Hello, welcome to our daily news, and here are the headlines.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng pays a visit to local people in Hanoi's outlying district of Thạch Thất on the 5th day of the Lunar New Year. The 224th anniversary of the Ngọc Hồi Đống Đa victory is celebrated in various places in the country. The creation of zinc flowers has become a profitable trade at a village in the northern province of Nam Định.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng made a visit to local people in Hanoi's outlying district of Thạch Thất on February 14, the 5th day of the Lunar New Year. He extended wishes for a healthy and wealthy New Year to the people. We have more on the visit.
Trọng expressed his delight at the district's rapid industrialization and urbanization. Last year, the district's GDP growth rate was 9%, and its economic structure shifted towards more promising fields, with industry and construction reaching 66.8%, trade services and tourism 18.6%, and agroforestry fisheries accounting for 14.6%. He praised the district authorities and residents for actively implementing the party resolutions, especially those that see the construction of modern rural areas and party building. According to Trọng, the district's socio-economic achievements have helped reduce inflation, stabilize the macroeconomy, and ensure social welfare as set by the party. The party leader also asked the district authorities and residents to enhance solidarity, develop crafts villages, industry and services to accelerate industrialization and modernization further, in combination with protecting the environment, contributing to building a prosperous, modern and civilized Hanoi. During the visit, he also participated in a tree planting ceremony and visited welfare beneficiary families in the locality.
Thousands of local people and visitors attended the festival to mark the 224th anniversary of the Ngọc Hồi Đống Đa victory in Đống Đa Park, Hanoi on February 14. The commemoration also took place in various places in the country. Let's find out. The festival opened with an incense and offering ceremony in memory of King Quang Trung Nguyễn Huệ and the Tây Sơn soldiers. A series of cultural, artistic and sporting activities and martial art performances took place during the day, the 5th day of the first lunar month. In the early spring of 1789, Nguyễn Huệ, who was later proclaimed Emperor Quang Trung, led his guerrillas from Hue Imperial Palace to Hanoi, which was then occupied by the Chinese King Army. He launched a surprise attack and defeated more than 20,000 King soldiers during a battle on the 5th day of the Lunar New Year. The day before, people in Central Bình Định Province, the homeland of King Quang Trung, gathered at Quang Trung Museum and offered incense to commemorate his merits. Similar events was also held in the central provinces of Nghệ An and Thừa Thiên Huế to remember the Ngọc Hồi Đống Đa victory. Deputy Minister of Finance Trương Chí Trung attended the 36th section of the annual Governing Council of the International Fund for Agricultural Development in Rome, Italy on February 13 and 14. The section has the theme, The Power of Partnership, Forging Alliances for Sustainable Smallholder Agriculture.
During the opening ceremony on the first day, President of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, Kanye Wanze, appealed for solidarity to help reduce poverty worldwide. He stressed the necessity for sustainable and comprehensive development of rural areas to ensure food security. He encouraged countries to produce biomass energy, which is already successfully generated in Vietnam, China, Gambia, Kenya, and Pakistan. Vietnam has a more dynamic role in IFAD activities since becoming a middle-income nation. In the past, IFAD supported Vietnam in development projects for its rural and remote areas. This year, Vietnam increased its contribution to the fund to $600,000, $100,000 more than its previous contribution.
Sign language is the main tool for deaf people to communicate with other people, but its teaching is inadequate and does not meet their requirements, impeding their integration into society.
Unable to hear since he was born, Nguyễn Thị Sơn used to live a quite secluded life as he could not communicate with others. Since he joined a sign language class, he has gained more friends, both those like himself and normal people. I have been attending classes for 2 months. Before learning sign language, I was unable to talk with others. Now I can communicate with my friends in the class. The families and friends of deaf people also want to learn sign language. I have a relative who is unable to hear. I'm learning sign language because I want to talk with her. I am learning this language because I want to communicate with hearing impaired people. I have been learning sign language for 4 months. I have many deaf friends in Hanoi, so I want to talk with them through sign. According to statistics, Vietnam has more than 1 million hearing impaired people, including over 400,000 children of school age. The country has only 70 schools or centers that cater for people with hearing problems, and these are mainly found in big cities. Sign language is the only means for deaf people to communicate with the community. There is a growing demand to learn the language, but there is a shortage of centers and teachers. To resolve the situation, the Hanoi Deaf Association has opened sign language classes and built a library of sign language books and electronic resources. The Ministry of Education and Training is building a national teaching system. I hope that in the coming time, sign will become a common language for everyone. Without sign language, deaf people lack means of communication. Therefore, the development of a system to teach sign language will build a society with no barriers. It also gives hearing impaired people more opportunities to access cultural and entertainment activities and integrate into the community.
As with lantern making, the creation of silk flowers has become an illustrious trade about that village in the northern province of Nam Định, which generates jobs for rural laborers and benefits the local economy. We find out how the trade flourishes. Vũ Thị Sơn family in Bao Dat village, Nam Trực district, has been making silk flowers for nearly 17 years. The job has supported 3 generations of her family, as well as her 7 brothers and sisters. As one of the first households involved in the trade, her products are very popular among customers. Her family produces more than 10 varieties of silk flowers. Previously, we made tiny flowers, but now we make bigger flowers of different kinds each year. We create silk flowers based on natural flora. There are 400 silk flower family producers and businesses in Bao Dat village, the majority of which have a long tradition in the trade. Products vary from family to family, and to meet customers' increasing demand, production is non-stop. I've made silk flowers for nearly 5 years. It is light work, suitable for people of all ages. My income is sufficient to cover my family's needs. The job can support me. Many households earn between 200 and 300 million Vietnam đồng in annual income. The sum contributes to the local economy and improves living standards in the area. Hyacinth flowers are popular among customers as they are aesthetically pleasing, have a long life, and are reasonably priced. Apricots and peach flowers are the most popular on the occasion of the Lunar New Year. According to traders, Baobab flowers have been sold in many places across the country and exported to as far as Japan, China, Thailand, and Laos. With creative and skillful hands, the village craftsmen bring color to life, preserve the traditional trade, and have the local economy develop. And that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.